Hi, and welcome to my week 11 update on my pregnancy diary. Today I'm going to give you an update on how things are going. We are 11 weeks and 6 days, so tomorrow is 12 weeks. Woohoo! And yeah, I mean, I've left it this late because this week has been one of those weeks where there just hasn't really been anything to report. And it's been one of those waiting weeks because we know that the scan was tomorrow, and it was kind of like, well, it's been one of those. I don't know what to talk about this week apart from how I've been feeling, which has been the same with the same. I've been feeling quite nauseous and tired and kind of headaches and that sort of thing. But there was nothing really else exciting happening this week. So today we went and saw the midwife. So that was good. So I'll tell you a bit about that, how that went, and the things that she kind of talked to us about, and kind of the next steps after that. So, like I said, today is 11 weeks and 6 days, and yeah, I can't believe this. The first trimester is kind of coming to an end. You know, we'll hit 12 weeks tomorrow, then that final week is the final week of the first trimester, and yeah, we'll enter the second trimester. And it's been interesting because I know that from a sickness perspective, could have been a lot sicker. I haven't felt brilliant all the time, and I've felt kind of some days just really not great, and then other days like really okay, as if like nothing is going on. So I think all in all, I've had an okay first trimester. No vomiting at all, no extreme sickness, just the main nausea and tiredness, which has been the main thing I've experienced the last 3 months. So yeah, I mean, hubby and I, we've just been like, oh, really can't wait to see the baby, because you kind of want something to kind of keep you going, because at the moment you're not like massive from a physical perspective. You haven't got any pictures to look at. Some days are sick, some days are not. So you're kind of like, just something to kind of keep you going. So we're really looking forward to tomorrow, because we're going to get to see baby again and just kind of have a look and see how he's doing and everything else like that. So that's going to be good. Like I said, today I went to see the midwife for the first time. So it was our booking in appointment. Fortunately, my last appointment before that was overrunning, so I got there late than planned, which was quite frustrating. However, the midwife was really nice, so she went through everything as she needed to, asked all the questions about family history and all that sort of thing. She kind of asked me about my health and asked just various questions about the pregnancy, whether I've been doing X or doing Y, and basically I'm a low risk pregnancy. So she says that I will be seeing a midwife every 4 weeks. So the next one will be 16 weeks, then 20 and 24, so on and so forth. So yeah, so that's good. She also took through what we're happening tomorrow in terms of the scan and blood tests that we need to take and what that means and everything else like that. She talked about, she said, did I have any questions? And I had a couple, and one of them was about exercise, because this first trimester I've not really done much. I've been resting a lot and not even walking a lot, driving to the station when normally I would walk. So she said that really good exercise that I can do will be swimming or walking. So I guess I'm back to walking again, but that'll be fine. The weather's getting nice now, and it's kind of, I don't mind it. It's a good bit of exercise to kind of keep the body going and all that sort of thing. We asked her about what does she think about getting a Doppler, because we were thinking of getting one so that we could like hear the baby's heartbeat whenever we wanted to, kind of as reassurance. And she basically kind of point blank said that she didn't think it was a good idea. She said, do you know where to even feel for a baby's heartbeat? I was like, no. Do you know what is normal for a baby's heartbeat? And she's like, you get people who are listening to the baby's heartbeat, well, they think it's the baby's heartbeat and it's actually their own heartbeat, and she said it's more dangerous than not having one. So we kind of second thinking about that, because we did want to get one just to kind of, whenever we want to kind of like listen to baby and stuff. So yeah, we'll kind of reconsider about that. But she was quite adamant that it wasn't a good idea, and like midwives are trained in how to listen to the heartbeat and where to listen to and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that was one of my questions that she kind of answered quite swiftly. She asked me about my symptoms that I had, and I told her I've been having headaches and stuff, and she said, yeah, that's normal, can be hormonal, dehydration, tiredness, and all that sort of thing. So that was fine. She asked about kind of, was it planned? And we're like, yes it was. And yeah, I think we were quite straightforward, kind of booking in. There was nothing too exciting. You kind of don't know what to expect with these things, because we've had appointments where we've gone and you kind of expect something, or I don't know, but you kind of leave disappointed. So we kind of both went today with like no expectations. So whatever happened, happened. And so no, she was quite nice. She answered all our questions and did the usual kind of height, weight, blood pressure. Yeah, weight. That's an interesting one, because you are eating for two, but not like two full-size adults. And obviously health from a health perspective, weight gain is normal, but I guess it's like how much weight you gain, and obviously you're gonna have to lose it at the other end. So yeah, for me that was kind of like interesting to step on the scales after 6 or 7 weeks, just to see how much of this eating for two has now taken its toll on my body. But yeah, I think for me, I mean, obviously you can't diet when you're pregnant, but it's more just making sure that you're eating the right things. So definitely in the second trimester, hopefully now nausea will stop in that, and I can just eat a bit more like normally. Because the nausea, what I find with that is that because I'm trying to just keep myself from feeling too sick, that I just kind of eat what's available and just kind of to be constantly eating. So I'm hoping now that that will go away. And she says by week 14 the placenta takes over and that the body will start to kind of readjust itself. So yeah, and hopefully get that glow, pregnancy glow. So looking forward to that. Did get my bounty pack, which looks like this. Very nice, big thing. Don't know if you can see it like that. And I was going to get a pregnancy folder, but I'm kind of glad I did it now, because I've got this thing. It's massive and it kind of fits everything you need inside, and it came with a lot more free stuff and lots of information, which is very good. This is going to be used from tomorrow. I think it's first time you saw me, it's like a little photo frame for your first scan picture, so that'll be tomorrow. By the way, do you know how expensive scan pictures are? Like £5 per picture, and you're allowed to get 4. But I think we're just going to get 1, because £5, I mean, it's so ridiculous. And then, what else is really, yeah, they won't let you bring, obviously, they won't let you bring cameras in there, and they won't let you bring video cameras in there. I mean, come on, it's like your first, well, not even your first child, but your child. But they're very strict like that. Though I've told him to sneak his camera phone in and see whether he can take any pictures. But yeah, we'll get a picture tomorrow, but £5, I mean, what are they doing with that? It's a picture. So yeah, so that's tomorrow. Very excited about that. And that's really a summarize of the meeting today. And in terms of week 11, yeah, week 11 finishes today. Kind of be glad to enter week 12. There's not really much that's gone on this last week. I've not been as diligent as I have been in the past weeks in writing in my journal, so I need to pick that back up. I think just this week has just been really lethargic and just like, oh. But yeah, I'm really excited, and tomorrow see baby, and we'll be able to kind of move into the second trimester and start to feel better and maybe start to show a bit more. But yeah, so that's week 11, and it has been, like I said, just an ordinary week. But thank you for watching, and I will catch up with you for next week's update, which will be an update on the scan and how week 12 is, the final week of trimester 1. So yeah, thanks.